Hi everyone, Sparkle Sprinkler here, back with another unboxing of this huge haul. I want to welcome all of my new subscribers and viewers. Thank you for dropping by my channel. I want to welcome back everyone that has been around for a bit. Welcome back. This is going to be an 80 by 80, and I paid $24.91, and I have gotten 2 price matches on it. I hope everybody's doing good today, tonight, wherever you are. Okay, with this, you're going to get 4 toolkits and 2 packs of diamonds. Okay. My camera is up as high as it will go, and this will not fit on my table, so we have to do it in smaller sections. Oh, look at this. Y'all, I am very impressed with this company. This is, when I started this channel, I decided to start the channel basically for square diamonds, to try to help some people with how I do it that keeps your squares straight on the edges and all the way across your canvas, hoping it would help someone. I had been ordering, I have a budget. If you haven't seen my first video, it's 9+ years of diamond painting journey. I have a budget every week. If I use it, then I don't have any budget left for that week. If I don't use it, it rolls over. And I have been seeing diamond painting. You saw it in one of my videos, the little drummer boy. That is the one that started this massive haul. I had been seeing it for $20, $25, and I just could not justify paying that much for a 60 by 60. And I found it for $11.98. And it started this madness of this haul here. This was not planned for this channel. It just happened, and then when I finished ordering, I started getting in, I was like, you know, there's a lot of Christmas in here that people might like to see, that they may want to put in their stash or get it in and do it for Christmas. So I switched gears, and instead of doing the hauls that I had already gotten in, waiting for the channel to start, I just didn't open them. I just opened and counted, make sure that their number was there, but I didn't open the diamond paintings. I was planning to open those, start this square series. Well, then I got this in. So those diamond painting hauls have been put to the side. We'll get to those when we finish this, because there's so much Christmas in this. Y'all, I do not need any more Christmas, but I buy it every year. I just love it. So this was not a planned thing to have this massive haul. And when I tell you it was huge, it was huge. I've stopped counting at 70 canvases. I probably have 20. When I found this company, or this store with these diamond paintings, I just started putting it in the cart, and I couldn't take any out. And I was watching my total over there on the right hand corner. I said, okay, my budget's almost gone, but I didn't have everything I wanted. So my budget is replenishing. I'm buying small orders, but I will go back and get more of these. This is just amazing. There's only 2 that I questioned. One of them was the cat overlooking the cemetery, and in the cemetery overlooking the chapel and the home. And the front of the home and the front of the chapel was very light colored, and it concerned me until I pulled the diamonds out. The diamonds were darker than the canvas. The other one was the little man. I just did him a couple of days ago. They're running together now. And his jacket, he's got a lantern, and he's walking through the snow. And his jacket, that lantern light is casting a shadow on the arm, just one little small section, and then on his waist. And the diamonds look kind of off to me in those small areas. I'm going to lay them on the canvas and see what they look like. They may be fine. I mean, as good as this has been so far, they may be fine. But if they're not, it's a small enough section that I can change them out. Look at the details in this. So I'm just impressed with this. I've never ordered from these before. In all honesty, the last year or two, I have not been able to work on large diamond paintings. My mind just could not, my mind or my spirit, one, just could not commit to something that was going to take me months to do. So I've been doing a lot of off canvases, greeting cards, the special shape, the regular shape, partials, whatever you call them, the 30 by 30s. I've got a lot of Diamond Art Club's Diamond Dreamer Designs. I have a ton of those diamond paintings, but they're squares. These are all rounds, and y'all, I've done 30 by 40s in rounds. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Like, especially right here. All of these are W's, and to get those rounds straight, they have to be straight. I just can't. I can't. And with the squares, that's what I started out as 10 years ago, because that's all we had. And I learned how to keep my squares straight. So I conquered that. So I'm going to conquer the rounds. I'm going to do this. I'm going to like them. I may not love them, but I'm going to like them, and I hope I love them. So if I could have gotten this in squares, I would have gotten it in squares and never looked back. But I couldn't get it in squares, and I loved it enough to say, I'm going to give this a go, and I will find a way to keep these rounds straight, that my mind won't just say, I can't take this anymore. Here is your legend. So far on all of these diamond paintings from this store / company, I don't know who the company is that's producing these, but they are doing a fantastic job. They're always numbers 1 through 8, and the rest are letters, unless it runs more colors. This one has 24. If it has like 30 colors, then they have to use some symbols. If you're not familiar, these are the DMC numbers out to the side here. If you were cross-stitching this would be the DMC floss that you use. Diamond paintings use the same colors as DMC. They try to keep the diamonds as close to the color of the DMC floss as they can get it. So when I call out the diamonds, this is what you will be hearing me. These are the numbers I'm calling out. We're going to get out the diamonds. I don't see anything just right off the bat that just stands out. Oh, that doesn't look right. Everything on this canvas looks fantastic. If you saw my video of the Christmas kitchen that was a 60 by 60, not the vintage one, the big one that early on in this haul, the one I just did a few days ago, I said if I could have got it in an 80 by 80, I would have, because it's just like right here, and I was showing you on that 60 by 60, I had to zoom the camera out for you to tell what something was on the canvas. And I mentioned if this was an 80 by 80, you probably would be able to see it very clear when you zoom in. So I'm going to zoom this in. Watch through here. Let me pull this up. There we go. The closer I get, I mean, you can tell what this is. With a 60 by 60, I had to back out, just like with this, just like with your reef inside the room. They make these, I think they go as low as a 30 by 30. And these people, please do not get a 30 by 30 in this. I wish they would not even sell it, because you're not going to see, the painting's not going to look like this in a 30 by 30 or 30 by 40 or 40 by 40. It's just not going to pick up this detail. And for new diamond painters, they see it, they love it, they buy it, and they're discouraged and hate. They think that's what it is, that they don't look like they should. And I think it does the craft disjustice that they even put those sizes up on something like this. 60 by 60 may be okay in this. I just don't think you'll get all the details. I don't think you'll get the woodwork. You probably won't be able to get this. Y'all, I have 2 rods in my room. One is on one side of the room. My husband has hung them up with L brackets. It's a cross-stitch scroll rod. And the L bracket has holes in it, and one end of the rod goes in, and I think it's Edmonds cross stitch knobs. They're black plastic, and they screw it on. And then I hold the rod up. He keeps it level, and he puts the other L bracket in, but he does it this direction. So the rod will screw in, and we can get the rod in, because if it was turned this way and it's already bolted in on this side, you couldn't wedge that rod screw through that hole. So we turn one way, one goes in this way, and one's facing this way, so you can get your rod into your rods in. And I have one on one side of the room. The diamond paintings that are not completed are hanging on that, and I have another twice as long that's on the other side of my room. I have not, all of my diamond paintings right now are in boxes that I have completed, in the large ones. I will get them out now that my husband's gotten that rod hung, and I'm going to seal them and put eyelets across the top, get some real fancy shower curtain hooks, and hook these into those hooks and hang them on that rod. And that way I can flip through them, because I don't have the wall space for these, and I can't just keep rolling them up on pool noodles to save them. I want them out so I can see them, and this is going to allow me to do that. And this one will be the same. I'll seal it, hang it on that, and you can just flip through them. So don't worry about the size, as long as you got room to put a rod up. And I think the L bracket is 10 inches, so that way it's 10 inches away from the wall. So I got tons of room to hang diamond paintings, you know, over it or on the hooks. Okay, on this, you've got 4 bags of 38.65, and those are the W's. That's going to be the sky on that. This is 518. That color right off the bat would normally worry me, but you've got it here, you've got it here, you've got it here, so that color is not out of place. 676, 223, 371. This is 414, 318, and it's a pretty thick bag. This one is as well. 822. We have another bag of 414. This one is thick. This is 3809, and I imagine that's going to be, you know, up through that other house, probably in here, in some of this, probably up through here. I see nothing in these diamonds that does not match this canvas. This yellow is probably going to be the lights in the windows. This, of course, will probably be through here, even through here. So the colors match the canvas. That is what amazes me with this company or store. Whoever is producing these for this store, they're doing a fantastic job. I'm not getting purples for pinks, or pinks for reds, or greens for blues. The diamonds are true to color for the canvas. I am very, very impressed, and I will, like I said, my budget is replenishing every week, and I will be buying more of these diamond paintings, no doubt. I just could not, for a long time, commit to something like this, and I'm back. I'm back. So I will be working on bigger, like the one for the square diamond painting series that I'll be starting probably mid-January. It's an 80 by 80, and I will be working that canvas with y'all, you know, the entirety of it. This is 800, and it's a thick bag. This is 38.57, 38.29, 30.23, 7.38, 38.48. That's probably going to be over in that other house through here. That doesn't concern me. You get 2 bags of 9.39, 7.53, 7.83, 9.19, 2 bags of 938, 932. This is a very thick bag. I don't think they could have got another diamond in that one. 37.90, 813. Again, the blues. They're in this canvas, so those blues don't concern me. 37.21. Colors are true to the canvas. If you're wondering about the direction of this channel once these diamond paintings, this huge haul is finished, go back and watch the end of the diamond painting that I put up several days ago. It's the wagon with a barn. At the end of that video, I tell you where this channel's going once we're done with this huge haul. We have a ton of content coming in the future, so if you're wondering where this is going once this huge haul is over, that explains everything to you. Okay, we're going to do a deep dive into this real quick. Zoom it in a little bit. If you're wondering what I mean by color blocking, that's this. This is where you would use your multiplacer. It's all the same letter. I don't multiplace. I use single placer. I always have. I don't even know when they came out with those. I'm a 1 diamond at a time girl. Every diamond I put down is therapy. I'm not in it for speed. I'm in it for therapy. If you're wondering about what we mean confetti, if you ever hear that, let me zoom this in. See, like this has a bunch of different color changes. You would be changing out diamond colors quite frequently. That's what we mean by confetti. It's where you've got a lot of different colors in an area that you're constantly changing colors. That's what they mean by confetti. Okay. The detail work of this is just amazing. I mean, this is just a clear canvas, and this 80 by 80 just really sets off the design. You can try a 60 by 60 if you don't want something this big. I just can't promise you that you're going to get the detail that you see in this painting. Look at the shingles, the bricks on the fireplace. It's unbelievable. I love this thing. Like this, I don't know that that would pick up as well in the 60 by 60. The door, the woodwork, the trim on the house. One thing I'm finding about this company too is I've got some higher end diamond paintings that the windows are jagged, like one corner will be higher than the other, that I'm going to have to do some work on. And I mean, I paid $80, $90, $100 for those things. And you got a $24.91 diamond painting that they can keep the window straight on. I just, it blows my mind. Blows my mind. I can't tell you, I probably got 2 or 3. It seems like they have trouble with straight lines. It's jagged. I don't know. I didn't notice it till after I bought them. And I said, well, they're squares. I can do something, you know, straighten it up somehow, but I'm just not going to fool with it at this time. So they're still in our boxes. I will work on them eventually, but not right now. This is just amazing. I love this. And I will be buying more diamond paintings from this company. The gutter. This house in the back. Almost like a silhouette of the house. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The basket on the bicycle. All of this details through here. It's beautiful, y'all. Okay. That's gonna do it for this one. If you're new here, I cannot leave links. My channel is relatively new. I have just barely hit the 1 month mark of this, so I can't leave links in the description, but I will go to Temu, get the product number, and leave it for you in the description. I am getting people that are messaging me, especially about the vintage kitchen that I did early on in this haul. It's showing out of stock. That video got a lot of views, so y'all may have sold it out. If it's not working, you know, there are people watching these, and they are probably going and buying them, and it may be selling them out, but they'll get them back in, hopefully. Keep that number and keep trying it every couple of days or so. If you really want it, I have not seen that vintage kitchen anywhere else but exclusively in that store. I've been looking for 3 other people for that diamond painting, and I'm not finding it anywhere else. So, but I'm going to keep watching for it, keep looking for it. And so, if you want this one and the product number's not working, leave me a comment, because I am getting messages as well that the number's not working, but it is the correct number. But it's not working when you type it in a Temu, for whatever reason that is. Temu is just fickle like that. So don't just discount it that, oh, it's sold out. It may be that it's just not, the product number's not working. And I can leave you a link for it in the comments. So leave me a comment on it if you can't find this, and I'll try to help you find it. All right, everybody, that's going to be it for today. I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.